What's going on, everybody? This is Sean with Paper Planes, and this is episode 2 in our Dark Souls Soul Level 1 Dark Wraith walkthrough playthrough. Okay, so guys, what we're going to do here is, last episode we went and got the Dragon Crest Shield, and we're going to equip that now, and we'll go ahead and equip our Sorcerer's Catalyst. Let's go to our bonfire and attune the magic. So you want to make sure that you have your soul arrows equipped. And before we leave this area, we're going to go down here, talk to our Firelink Shrine Firekeeper, and reinforce our Estus Flask with the Firekeeper soul that we picked up from the New Londo ruins where the ghosts and all that stuff are. Okay, so now our Estus Flask heals more per use, which is really important. Go ahead and pick up this humanity. There's going to be some dead bodies lying around here. It's not really important that you go pick up all their stuff, but you can if you want to. A lot of it's junk. You'll just be wasting your time. So go ahead and start picking these guys off at range. Make it a lot easier for you. There's a suicide ring that you can see all the way over there. I never use them ever. I mean, I don't ever see a situation where I would use it. I don't keep billion souls on me, and I pretty much know where I'm going to navigate, so I don't put myself in tricky situations with a lot of stuff that I'm going to be really upset if I lose. So just keep that in mind. If you want to get it, go ahead and just jump over there and grab it. It's not difficult to get, but I seriously will never use it, so it's pointless for me. Alright, so we're going to continue on up here and kill this guy. He's going to come leaping at us usually. Alright, run down here and grab this soul. And we're going to come in here and kill the rat. The good thing about rats is they love to drop humanity. We didn't get one there, but they have a pretty good drop for humanity, especially considering most other creatures don't ever drop it, and a rat is so easy to kill. So, you know, those are great. Whenever you see a rat, just go ahead and get your kill shot on. Don't worry about running by it. Let's go ahead and take out this guy. We're just going to clear these players up here, or not these players, but these AI. Hate that attack, it's frustrating. Alright, and before we move through the fog gate, I'm going to drop down here, pick up some of this free loot. Make sure that you pay attention to sound cues in this game. A lot of these creatures make noises when they first start to become aggressive. So listen to that stuff. You're going to hear them moving towards you because you can't always see what's coming, and that's going to save your ass a lot of the time. So, you know, it's best if you have like a headset, you want to use that because you're going to hear those sounds a little bit better that way. And some games even have like an area in the sound settings to where you can select that you have a headset, so it'll actually perform better for that specific setting. This is rubbish here. It's not really important for you to pick up, but you can give it to Snuggly in the Crow's Nest if you go back to the Undead Asylum. And run down here and go ahead and grab this. And now we're gonna jump across and move through this fog gate. Alright. Don't bother trying to jump this, you're not gonna make it. It's we're gonna get that in a second. Don't even try to attack that yet. Just wait. He'll get his. We won't be messing with him this playthrough, but and just rush through here so you can go ahead and take care of this archer real quick. He's a real pain in the ass sometimes. And let's wait for this guy to do his thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bonfire because I want to kill those guys again. I want their souls. We're gonna need some souls when we hit this next vendor. So make sure that you rest there so that they can respawn. This is a good place to farm early on. It's really easy to just kill a bunch of these guys really quick and hit the bonfire. Also, most of you will know already, but this is an area that if you become human, you're going to get invaded by a lot of level 1 or level 10 or below twinks, guys that strictly made characters to grief you and grief beginning players. And you don't want to deal with that right now. You don't have time for that. Nobody got time for that. So you just want to make sure that you stay undead in this area because it doesn't benefit you at all to be human. Okay, you can just make this real easy. Sometimes you get lucky and kill them both at the same time. Well, I wanted to make it easy. Thought I could get past his shield. Okay, cool. Alright, just burst through these boxes. You can have this guy here. Kill him real quick. Alright. Don't visit the vendor just yet. We're still going to want to get some more souls. So come down here and clear this out. Okay, climb up this ladder, and we are going to pick up a few items up here. There's going to be something on this roof. Yeah, some throwing knives. I actually never really use those. I don't think they're very effective, but we're going to make this jump. Wow, why did I... Okay. I'm not sure what to say about that one. Something about the mechanic wasn't working there, like I wasn't sprinting for some reason. Yeah, another cracked round shield, because everybody needs more of that stuff. Okay, so it's not too bad. I mean, we did get some more souls from doing that, and we still need to probably get a few more, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then visit the vendor, and then we will go on and make that jump, and we will actually make it this time, so don't worry about that. We'll get it. And if you don't already know what's up there, what we're actually going for, It's the light crossbow, because that's the only bow weapon that we can use, and it's actually pretty good for you know, quick access. You can use it in PvP. You can use it when you like kind of as a last resort to get extra damage on certain enemies. I use it as like almost like a third spell if I need to, especially if you've upgraded it at all. These guys will take 2 hits regardless. You'll always hit them first for 69, and then you'll hit them for 20 something if their shield's up like that. So that's a really easy way to kill them. Make sure you kill this little goon. And now we're gonna visit the vendor over here. Okay, so the things that we want to make sure that we buy are the reinforced club, the bottomless box, and the residential key. These are musts. You can also buy the orange guidance soapstone if you want, but you're probably not going to be leaving messages right now. So these are things that, these are necessities. The key and the bottomless box, and then the reinforced club. Okay, we can check out and see how much the soapstone is. It's 100 souls, so we can go ahead and purchase that. Let's just we'll use one of our souls real quick. Not a big deal.
Ow.
Better safe than sorry to just have something this cheap and not last the whole game. Okay, cool.
Thank you,
That's all we're gonna need from this vendor. Keep him alive, but just for your knowledge, if you kill him, he drops a Uchigatana, which is a great weapon, but it's useless for this playthrough. Alright. And I don't know if you noticed, but we've gained 1 humanity just from killing things and staying alive for a certain amount of time. We haven't actually used any humanity, so that's good. Accumulate stuff for free. Let's see what our equipment load is. Okay, so we're a little bit over 25%, and at 25% we can move as fast as we want. So let's just go ahead and unload this stuff so we can make the jump a lot easier. You're gonna want to hold down sprint and double tap. Yeah, see, made it no problem. So go up these stairs here, and this is where our light crossbow is. And this is a really good item to have. Gonna equip the bolts right away and go ahead and put your stuff back on. And the only reason we spent any money on the bottomless box is to hide all this crap that we're going to accumulate throughout the game. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you grab. You can drop some of it, do whatever you want, but the most important thing is to sell them. Sell them for souls. It's easy souls. It's just like having a bank account. You're gonna use them later when you need it, so just store that stuff, but store it in the bottomless box so you don't have to file through it every time you want to equip something, because that can be a big nuisance. Okay, so you can hit the fire if you want here. There's no need to for me, but if you want to refresh your Estus flask or whatnot, just go ahead and do that. So these guys, you can actually equip a battle axe, but it's not really a good weapon. And which reminds me that we need to equip our reinforced club. A lot of you are probably asking yourself why I hadn't done that yet. Sometimes I forget these simple things, but this weapon is what you want to use. I mean, it's got an awesome two-handed attack, a leaping attack, It does tons of damage, and it can hit multiple targets at once. It's one of the best attacks for such a simple weapon. But that leaves you open for damage too, so be careful. Your main goal is to stay alive. So if you're more comfortable one-handing, then do that. It does have bleed as well, and it allows you to backstab and parry and everything. So it's got a lot of benefits to it. It's really a premium weapon in my consideration. So it's great that you can use this. It makes things a lot easier. If you're not using this, I would use the battle axe, or even the hand axe. It can be good, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be using this weapon. It really is the best option available at a soul level 1. We'll go ahead and pick these guys off real quickly. Alright, we're going to go up here so we don't have to deal with these. Okay, yeah, taking too many risks right now, so I'm gonna back up and heal. And I'll show you what this two-handed attack does. That's what I'm talking about, just super easy like that. As long as you've got the space and you jump at the right time, I mean, you're gonna just crush pretty much any enemy. I mean, you can still do a ton of damage to even bosses and whatnot. You just have to make sure that you're doing it at the right time. And most of these enemies, it'll stun them. So if they don't have a lot of poise, you're going to take them out of their guard stance, and then you can recover and get back and do it again. So it doesn't leave you vulnerable if you do that two-handed leaping attack. Once again, make things easier on yourself. Use ranged attacks when you can. This opens with the resident key, or it opens with the master key. But there is a door that we want to open later, not in this area, but close to it, with the resident key. So that's why we bought it. And you can go ahead and kill this guy at this angle. And you see our buddy up there hiding with the trap. He usually kills himself. I think that started happening after they patched this game, which is probably a mistake. He definitely shouldn't kill himself, but I'm not going to argue with it. One less guy for me to have to worry about. Yeah, see? He just like sets himself on fire and dies. It's pretty stupid. But right here, we're going to fight the Black Knight that's down in this hallway. And just in case we run out of fire, I'm going to equip these fire bombs, because they do some good damage to him. And that's what we're about here. We're about doing damage. You can walk up to him slowly and try to backstab him if you want. I don't really recommend that. You don't want to be that close. I'm showing you guys a surefire way to kill this dude. Normally I would just sit here, fight him and parry, but I want everyone to know this tactic, because it's impossible for you to die this way. Alright, so now he's here. We're going to start dropping bombs on him. He could move. He might go to the other side. But that's okay, because we're still going to get shots on him. Yeah, see, he's probably going to walk around the building, which is where he normally goes. And I'll show you where he's going to end up. He's going to end up right around here. And we're still going to be able to hit him here. There we go. And if you ran out of fireballs, then drop to your black fire bombs and use those. And you can even use your soul arrows. So you've got a lot of options here. And if for whatever reason you run out of all that stuff, which you shouldn't, but let's just say you do, use a leaping attack and do devastating two-handed damage from up here, and you'll probably finish him off in one hit. But that's only if you want to put yourself at risk because you're out of all the other equipment. So that's a good one. We got 800 souls from killing him, and we got that Titanite chunk, which is really good for later. Okay, so do not forget about coming back here. You're going to come back here and get this ring that he was guarding. This is really a good item for early on. This is pretty much the first ring you're going to get, besides that suicide ring, which is pretty worthless. You're going to use that, and this is going to keep you from getting killed in a lot of instances. It'll protect you when your health is really low and give you an opportunity to heal, where sometimes you might not have that chance. Okay, so I'm gonna run up here. It's not really necessary that we get this, but I'm just gonna get the Twinkling Titanite really quick. Not going through the fog gate. I do not care about fighting the boss. Okay. And that was an awesome kill because we got 2 large Titanite shards. That's going to be extremely beneficial for us because we're going to want a lot of those at some point in the game to upgrade this weapon. Okay, so now we're going to go down to Hovel's area. I do not suggest fighting him. He is extremely tough at this point in the game. You're going to get one hit by him and probably die. And your weapon doesn't do much damage to him at all. So he's somebody that you want to wait on. You can kill him now, but it's a lot of work, and all we're trying to do is get by him. So I'm going to bait him up here. And we just want to open his door and get through. And he can't follow you out here. He's just going to stand there. See? Na 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 na. And that's exactly what we want. Now we're in the zone that we want to be at. I think this is the Darkroot Basin. We're going to stop here and pick up on next episode, and I'll see you then. Thanks for joining us, guys.